Hello, and welcome again to Glass with a Class. I'm glad to see you, and I hope you're glad to be here. Today we'll see another piece of lovely glass and get a quick English lesson. So come on in, and let's get started. Remember last time when we saw Newport, also known as Hairpin? It was this stunning cobalt blue sugar bowl. Remember that I said it came in Platonite and Fire colors? Well, here's the blue sugar bowl, and here is a Platonite, that's the white part, that is also a Fire color, a lovely sort of pinkish melon color. See the inside? That's the Platonite white, and the pinkish color is Fire. Some folks confuse the white Platonite with milk glass, but it's not milk glass, it's just white glass. There were lots of patterns in Platonite with different Fire colors, sometimes in two-tone colors. I thought you might like to see an example of Platonite with a Fire color. Newport, or Hairpin, is from the Hazel Atlas Glass Company, produced from 1936 to 1940. You may remember that I showed you that if you hold it sideways and look toward the bottom, you'll see that the pattern is shaped like the loop in a hairpin. I think that's the reason it's known as Hairpin. This is a sugar bowl, and as far as I can tell by looking at my books, it was an open sugar bowl, meaning that it did not come with a lid, which is exciting news for me, since I won't have to go searching for a lid for it, either one. Besides the cobalt, it came in amethyst, some pink, Platonite white, and Fire colors. It came in several sizes of bowls, cup and saucer, sugar and creamer, several sizes of plates, salt and pepper, sherbet, and tumbler. Now, I told you this last time, but I'll say it again. I saw an old ad in one of my books that told of a 32-piece set of the pink that was offered if you bought $4 worth of seeds and paid the shipping. Since there doesn't seem to be an overabundance of the pink available now, not this, but a light pink, it doesn't appear that this was a very popular offering. After all, $4 was a lot of money back then, and it bought a lot of seeds. Plus, there was the shipping to pay for 32 pieces of glass. Probably not especially cheap, even back then. I just love hearing these stories of how the glass was offered back then, don't you? Well, let's set our two Newports over here and talk about English. Like me, you were probably taught in elementary school that O-W together was pronounced ow. Like, ow, that hurts. Well, you'll notice that I said ow, not ow or all. Many times, I can understand why some people mispronounce certain words, but this time I don't get it. I'm talking about vowel or towel. They have that ow right there. So you would think that people wouldn't say vowel or towel, but they do, instead of vowel or towel. Maybe you can comment below and tell me why people say, bring me a towel, instead of bring me a towel. This one confuses me. So if you say vowel or towel, please help me out here by telling me why. I'm confused. I found the word towel in the Bible. It's in John chapter 13, verses 3 through 5, and says this: Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going to God, rose from supper and laid aside his garments, took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and will join us next time to enjoy some pretty glass and a tiny English lesson. God bless you and yours. Bye-bye.